What if I tell you people that there was someone powerful than Vecna, also known as Henry in the Stranger Things series? While the world believes that the story began with Henry Creel and the Hawkins lab in the late 1950s, recently a massive trending theory suggested that Dr. Brenner was actually standing on the shoulders of a much older and darker project, which is known as Subject Zero. Rumored to be a 1940s experiment, Subject Zero was the first human to ever make contact with Dimension X, predating even the Nevada incident, where Henry Creel's power originated. Unlike the kids we know, Subject Zero wasn't trained to be a psychic weapon. They were a biological accident, a patient Zero who was completely consumed by the primordial particles of the Mind Flare before the government even knew what they were dealing with. This can be confirmed because when Henry absorbed the particle, the scientist who had the briefcase with him mentions about how it will consume you and you have to resist it, like he already knew about the side effects of this extraterrestrial entity. Think about it. This is where Jim Hopper comes in. In the finale, Hopper mentions a secret job in Montauk, New York. Lore enthusiasts know that Montauk was the site of the Camp Hero conspiracy, which involved high-level psychological warfare and time travel experiments. The theory goes that Subject Zero was too hot for Hawkins. They were a living bridge to another world that couldn't be controlled, so they were moved to the isolated coast of Long Island and placed in a deep freeze black site facility. When Hopper takes this job, he isn't just policing a town, he is the new warden of the Montauk lab. His mission is to oversee the containment of Subject Zero, who has remained in a state of suspended animation for decades. However, with the conformity gate causing reality to thin and the Dimension X stones beginning to hum with energy again, Subject Zero is starting to wake up. This connects back to Kali's warning about Dr. K. The goal of the Resurrected program isn't to create new kids, it's to extract the pure original essence from Subject Zero. Hopper finds himself in a race against time, realizing that the bad men are trying to wake up a force that could bypass Eleven's power entirely. Subject Zero represents the raw, unrefined power of the Mind Flare, and Hopper is the only one standing between this ancient experiment and a world that thinks it's finally safe.